Hey guys, how you doing tonight? ABC Kai Rocks, good to see you guys. Number one and number two, appreciate you guys. Come on in, kick back, and let's enjoy the show. We got a lot to talk about tonight. You know, in the Middle East, the hostages, the real reason. Did Trump save America? What's your thoughts, Janine? Hello, hello. Did Trump save the country, the world? We're gonna get into that. Also, the real reason why Hamas released the 20 hostages. Hello, Sal. I'm Sal, and sit back and enjoy. I'm going to give you the real reason what happened. What really happened, why this all happened. Why Hamas fears Trump and all the world fears Trump. It's not what you're thinking, so come on in, let's talk. It's the real reason. Trump saved the country, and I got to tell you guys, I am going to compare him to Abraham Lincoln. He's a peacemaker, and I'm going to tell you why. You know, he's a builder. We're going to get into he's a builder. Builders never sleep. Architects never sleep. They just keep building and building and building and building and never stop. What's that got to do with the peace and saving America? He saved us for the next 150 years and more. Okay? People, our kids, our grandkids, our great-grandkids, the future are going to look back. I'm telling you right now, they're going to compare Donald Trump to the top. Amazing job Trump has done on these hostages. I am back here in Las Vegas. Appreciate you being here. Bob, thank you so much for being here. We're going to talk about what really happened and why they did release. Because I'm going to tell you, I don't think, we know Biden had no chance. You know, Bush could have never done it. The presidents weren't business. They just weren't thought as a business president. Okay, they just weren't good on negotiating. We are blessed to have Donald Trump, and thank God, yes, thank God, Trump, a God, saved his life on that Saturday. That it didn't go over and take Trump away, because we really needed this. It's amazing the amount of peace that he's doing in the Middle East, and they fear him. They're scared, but there's more to that. There's more to just fear. And let's see if anybody can guess it. There's more than these countries are really focusing on than just Donald Trump, okay? They're really worried about what? Let me get up and show you. The pockets. Okay? It's bad for business. Very bad for business, right? And the Middle East knows it's bad for business. Money is bad for business. Golf is the head of the energy source, right? We all know that, right? The golf, they don't want to hurt their pockets. So it's not so much that they fear Donald Trump. They fear about money. And Trump is about negotiating. He wants the whole world, not just the United States of America, to do well. He wants even China. And that's where a lot of the Democrats are stupid. They're very stupid and uneducated. They don't know on how Trump. Now, you notice that CNN didn't crucify Donald Trump on this too much. You didn't hear them applaud. Listen to me, guys. But they didn't really knock him. Well, they were told by somebody in the Democrat Party not to knock Donald Trump too much. What do you think the reason is? And why did a View, piece of shit, View did not knock Trump? That they didn't come out and say, great job. But why do you think this Democrat, whoever this is, gave strict orders on CNN and The View to not tear Trump up? I'd like to know who that Donald Trump, that person is that is not mentioned. I can tell you why. That the ratings on CNN, they're so bad that many YouTube channels' ratings are much better than CNN and The View. And they knew if they went out and just hammered Donald Trump in this issue, it would destroy their network forever. So hello guys, come on in, and we're talking about the Middle East, the hostages release. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened, and we're going to go back in time in 2 years. It's been 2 years. But before I do that, I'll read some comments real quick. Appreciate you guys being here on this windy Tuesday in Las Vegas. It seems like to me, shout out to the memberships on here, VIP. Thank you for all memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nurse Sterving. Appreciate you guys. Thank you all, the moderators, for being here. Janine, thank you so much. Yes, I am back here in Las Vegas after traveling back east, northeastern. It seems like the storm has followed me. Not quite that bad, but the temperatures here in Las Vegas are getting cooler. Trump's the best. Guys, he is the best. We don't really know how good Trump is yet. Okay? There's so much more to come. So much more to come. And just hopefully we can keep this president alive and safe. MAGA forever. MAGA forever. The absolutely best. And again, money is bad for business. Okay, you guys understand that? And Hamas knows that. And they're going to have to buckle down because Trump's already given them an order. Okay? You end this now with Israel. Okay? Or we'll rip you apart. And this deal would have never happened if Trump didn't do what? Take a guess. This deal would have never happened. When I say deal, the hostages being released, 20 of them, this would have never happened if we didn't do what? If Trump didn't do what? Administration. I'll give you guys a minute to think about it. Why did this happen? How did this happen? And if, what do you think? The reason is this. They took out Iran's nukes. Remember that? I didn't think it was going to happen. I'm going to call myself out. I thought it was going to take weeks or months. I'd be the first to admit when I'm wrong. I did. I didn't know. I was wrong. My wife said, no, it'll happen in a few days. A lot of you knew. If Trump did not take out Iran's nukes, where a lot of people thought that didn't happen, fake news. No, it was real news. If Trump didn't take out Iran nukes that could have destroyed the world over time, these hostages on October 7th of 2023, of these hostages were released, would have never happened. Point blank. Now we're going to talk about some things right here. There was 1,200 Jews in Israel murdered because Hamas, hate, evil. Look it up. Just type in Hamas. Hamas means evil. And Trump released 20 hostages. And the world is shocked. They are just impressed. Italy, got the Middle East, Israel. Israel's got one friend, and that's us. He's done so much. Now, we haven't even got into what's happening in Memphis. You know what? Let me just tell you this in Memphis. Do you know in Memphis, there's been, I think, 44 children found in Memphis. They were missing. But these governors and these Democratic governors who hate Trump so much, say Trump is just a distraction with ICE, I'm referring to. He's there to help. Helping finding children in Memphis. Preventing chaos in Portland, Chicago. Protecting those cities because he cares. He cares about Democrats, Republicans, and all of us. And get these bad people from Mexico, Venezuela, El Salvador who are coming here and murdering our people, raping. It's amazing what Trump has accomplished. And by the way, if you haven't heard yet, the Medal of Freedom, with Charlie Kirk would have been 32 years old today. Medal of Freedom, amazing. Goes over the Gaza, Middle East, stops over. He never sleeps. Again, guys, he's a builder. He's 5 pieces ahead, taking out Iran nukes, and that's why this happened. And we got 20 hostages released. Where's the credit? Why don't they come out and say, Trump, you're so good. You did so well. We support you on a lot of issues, but we don't support you on this. Why doesn't Democrats just say that? You know, Trump, we'd like that you're trying. You release hostages. You're doing so much in very little time. As we're 1 year away And by the way, 1 year away, we will keep the House. There's no way in hell, 0% chance, that the Democrats can get the House. They're done. They're done with the House. They're done with the Senate. They will not have a president until they start respecting the Constitution of America and the president that's in charge. Until then, the Democrat Party, the new Democrat Party, in Italian, is finito, finished, forever. Okay? It's amazing. But then you got Democrats saying, oh, he's using Charlie Kirk. How the hell is he using Charlie Kirk? Do you see him behind him speaking? How the hell is Trump using Charlie Kirk? Trump loves America. He wants each and every one of us in all other countries, ladies and gentlemen, to do good. Okay? Bad for business in the Middle East. Very bad. Hamas knows that. And if they continue with their nonsense they've done in many, many years, well, Trump will make them an offer they can't refuse. They fear Trump. Let me say it again. They fear Trump. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. He's changed everything for the future Republican president, future Democrat president, whatever the hell that comes. Amazing accomplishment for Trump. Trump did not lose the country. He's gained the country. More red everywhere you go. I see it in Boston, guys. Boston, Massachusetts. A lot of liberals there. I talked to them. He's turned the whole country red. Why? Common sense. Common sense. It's like the right thing to do. The correct thing to do. Bad for business. Release the hostages. 20 hostages got released. An amazing accomplishment. Amazing. "44 missing children in Memphis were found." A fact. 44 were missing. He's there in Memphis. He's got ICE in Memphis, in Portland, trying to resolve, making the streets safer. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Oh, no. See, the governors, the Democrat governors, want to turn this all around and make like Trump is interrupting, killing business. I've said this over and over and over. So Trump has made peace forever. I'm making strong words, guys. Strong words. Trump has made peace forever. If we didn't have Trump, if we didn't take out those nukes in Iran, first of all, let's even go back. If Trump was assassinated, they would have killed Trump, we wouldn't have any of this. We wouldn't have any of this with any other Republican president, majority, or cabinets, or any of those. Nikki Haley, if she was president, it would not happen. They fear him. They trust him. They know he's about business. He's so smart. Builders are smart. Architects, they're smart. God bless them. They're smart. They don't sleep. They keep building, right? Building and building and building. Next room. Foundation. Next room. Build, right? Keep building. These other countries are so confused. Holy shit, who the hell is this guy? It's Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Better release these hostages. He means business. And he is about business. That's why we've never had this. We've never had a president. I compare him to Lincoln. No other president has done this. Now, I'm not saying we've had all bad presidents. We've had some very unique, great presidents on both sides. Bill Clinton, one of them. But we have never had anybody who was a builder, a business, smart, and all this. And think about this, guys. This is with all the stress that comes with this. And, trying to kill him and assassinate Donald Trump, all the evil that's going on. And Trump just brushes it off like nothing. Just brushes it off. Why? He has an ego? Maybe. But why? He wants to save America. He was a Democrat before. Just like Reagan. A lot of you don't know. Reagan and Trump, both Democrat. Know both sides. Unique. What an amazing president. And we have not even seen, we've just seen a little tease. What do you mean, Sal? He's done a lot. We've just seen a tease. More's going to come. More's going to come. These Democrats are lost their minds. Uneducated, stupid. And the ones that are kind of for Trump, the Democrats, how they can't say nothing. It's a cult. It's a cult. They will not say anything. But one Democrat, I like to know who the hell he is or she is, gave strict orders to The View, and I'll read some comments, to The View and CNN to state zic in Italian. Stay quiet. Don't applaud Trump. Don't applaud Trump, but don't knock him on the hostages. Be careful. Why? Because if they did, they have 0%. They have a 0% chance of getting the House now. But if they hammered them, they have a 0-0. They have no chance. They've screwed themselves in so many ways. So many ways. Biden could have never done this. And when I say Biden, even if Biden had a open mind and he didn't have Alzheimer's stage 3, and I wish him well with his sickness. I heard he's going through treatments. Let's hope that Biden can beat this and be around. Be around to see greatness of a president. Bill Clinton couldn't do this. Bush could have never done this. Either Bush. What an amazing accomplishment, huh? Trump saved the country, and he saved our ass in plain English. And again, if you're just coming in, one more time, this would have never happened if Trump did not take out Iran nukes in that mountain. If he didn't take it out, for me, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, Mustang. Mike, I feel if he didn't take out Iranian nukes, this would not happen. Because now, if they didn't fear him before, oh, well, maybe he's all talk. That's what the Democrats are, right, ladies and gentlemen? Aren't they just all talk? Kamala, all talk. Barack Obama, Nancy Pelosi, all talk. Talk. Hypnotize. Try to hypnotize the nation. Open borders. Meanwhile, Trump's not talk. Trump does stuff unexpectedly. Amazing. Trump does business. And that's why he won, and that's why we have peace. We're going to continue to have peace. And I'm telling you right now, the war with Ukraine and Russia will happen next. I'm telling you. Will happen next. And that's why these 20 hostages got released. What a special day. You guys think Trump is Lincoln? Trump is Lincoln in so many ways. Peace. Strength. Business. Smart. Things that I can't figure out. I've knocked him and judged him. And I'm a Trump supporter and voted for him for 3 times. Can't figure him out. A lot of you are saying, not me, Sal. I know you don't. I mean, I know. But I've doubted him. Because he's just amazing. We don't see everything. He's not going to release everything to the press. Now, I appreciate you guys for liking this live. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the likes on these live streams. It really helps our channel out. And by the way, I put up a short on homeless. We help out the homeless on many, many shorts. Thank you all for your support and supporting the comments. A lot of haters on some of these shorts with homelessness. But at the end of the day, there's probably a ratio of 90 to 10. 90%, even Democrats. Well, I don't really support you, Sal, on your lives and Donald Trump. I get it. But you know what, Sal? We support you on fighting homeless. And I say to you guys, thank you. Thank you so much. We will continue one day at a time, to give back to the homeless. And guys, by the way, we've only had this much. It's going to be amazing what I have planned for the homeless. Just takes time, and we're going to continue to fight, and have nobody out in the streets, certainly our veterans who fought for this country, be homeless. Not on my watch, not in Vegas, and hopefully soon other states. All right, read some comments here. Let's see here. Thank you for the floating heart. Appreciate that. Thank you. Hunter Biting in 28. Have you lost your mind? Jeff, thank you for the comment. China economy, guys, you know how China economy is right now? They are just hanging in there. Trump can destroy them forever, but he won't. Because he wants all of us to do well. Because if other countries do well, we do well. That's it. Right? He understands business, just with the tariffs. His plans weren't 100%, 80%. But why go low? Go high and see if they bite. Maybe they'll bite. That's what Trump is doing. See, most people in business wouldn't do that. Why? They're scared. Not Trump. Not Trump. Again, I want everybody to think builder, architect. Builder, architect. Strong. Just strong. Amazing. Appreciate that, Kyrock. Thank you. So if you're just coming in, we're talking about the hostages release, 20 of them. A lot of people didn't think this was ever going to happen with Hamas. Right? A lot of people thought that we were going to be attacked. No, not under Trump. Trump has saved the world in so many ways, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think? Yeah, Charlie Kirk would have been 32 years old today. Charlie Kirk was a man out there just giving faith, people positive, debates, and his life was taken too young. Why? Hate, media, corruption, the words dictator, Hitler, plays a part in people's decisions. I've said this many times. I know a lot of you get tired of hearing it, but for those who are new, when you have so much hate and those words I just said, people that are off edge could, not all people off edge can do this, but some will get hypnotized and do these things and assassinate a great Charlie Kirk, one of a kind. Never going to see anybody like him. Medal of Freeman. Now let's talk about, I made it home from Boston. 6-hour flight, weather. Guys, I don't know what it is, but it's hard to fly anymore. After 3 hours is about all I can tolerate. 3.5 hours. 6 hours is too much. It just knocks the shit out of you. Knocks the shit out of you. Love that comment. Jeff, love that comment. In God we trust. Thank you for putting that comment in there. Great comment. But once again, if you're just coming in, I don't think this would have happened. Well, first of all, I don't think it would happen if you had any other presidents. But I also think if Trump and his great team did not accomplish those nukes and taking out the nukes, because Iran were ready probably this year or next to take out and bomb us with nukes. And they feared Trump. What the hell, this guy, man? He took out our nukes. We didn't even know it. Just came in. Whoa, we were sleeping. We let our guard down. This guy's real deal. We got to watch this guy. He knows business. We better watch. And Hamas is scared. For the first time, they're worried. They're worried. Trump's up there with one of the best presidents ever, man. Think about it. Every day on what he's doing. Caring about all of us, huh? Just caring for us. Keeping our cities and states safe. And this piece of shit governor in Chicago, what a piece of shit. He should be arrested. And Gavin Newsom, all of them. Why? Because they hate Trump. They hate him so much. Why they hate him? Because they know how good he is. And they can't be as good as him. Impossible. But the strategy that they're doing is stupid. Plain stupid. They're hurting the whole party. Instead of saying, Trump, we don't care for you. We don't like your intentions. But damn, we applaud you. You rescued 20 hostages. You're coming here and keeping our city states safe. Memphis is destroyed. We talked about this on other lives. You can't even go to Memphis. What a beautiful place. Barbecues, this, that, whatever. And he's there trying to help save our states and our cities. What's wrong with that? Can anybody tell me what's wrong with that? Anybody? What is wrong with him trying to do that? He's not there trying to separate families. He's not there to hurt business. He's there to help businesses. I don't get it. All right. Oh, people go to Memphis all the time? Well, that's true. You're right. You're not wrong. What you're wrong about, people are scared to go to Memphis, Portland, San Francisco, Philly, New York. Should I continue? Scared. Scared to walk around with a family. Needles on the ground. Getting mugged. Or even worse, raped. Murdered. From what? People from other countries that were let in illegally. So you tell me. Yeah, people are going there scared to death. Trump wants to bring back the economy there in these cities and states. This guy needs to get a job, somebody put. Find me one. So it's just not safe. It's not safe to go into these cities and states. You know, again, I say we got to worry about our own people. Mental illness here in our states and cities, right? And we got to worry about El Salvadorian, Venezuela, Mexico. All came in the last administration. And now it's cleaned up. And Trump is not finished with it. They are saying that it's peaceful in Memphis for the first time in 5 years. Thanks, DJ T. Ladies and gentlemen, I want everybody to think about this for a second. Do you really think if Trump wasn't with us right now, or somehow or another did not win the election, do you really think we'd be where we're at right now? A lot of people say, well, the economy's not back. And I agree. It's not back. But back from what? I agree that we need to get grocery prices down. I agree. Gas prices hopefully go down. We got to remember what we just had. This crooked, unorganized administration run by an auto pen that destroyed us in so many ways. And it's a shame because it wasn't really Biden's fault. It was all these Pocahontas, Nancy Pelosi, Barack Obama, all these radical left that destroyed us. But I'm going to tell you something. If we didn't have Trump right now, we had a Democrat president or even any other Republican president, we wouldn't be where we're at right now. We'd be struggling much, much worse. And then this government shutdown. Should we talk about the government shutdown? Over what? Over what? Giving Medicaid and benefits to illegal? Chuck Schumer? What is wrong with this? These Democrats? It's common sense. You can't do it. We need to give assistance to people who need it here that we fight for homeless. Give them assistance for a little while to get them on their 2 feet. And then encourage them to get jobs, those who are young. And then if they don't, then we need to modify the system. And that's all Trump is doing. And that's why we're shut down. There's no other reason why we're shut down. They're going to tell you, oh, it's Trump. They don't understand. They can't even tell you why. They just, oh, it's Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault. Trump's got us in there. It's tariffs. It's Trump. It's tariffs. Are you kidding me? It's common sense. And that's why we're in a government shutdown. That's it. All because of free Medicaid, food assistance, money to illegals that do not deserve it. The people who deserve it are hardworking people that who worked here, had some bad luck, had their business taken away because of the previous administration. They're the ones who could use some Medicaid, some SNAP benefits, some assistance for a while. They're the ones. Not people from other countries. Let them get their assistance from their countries. It's illegal to come here. Point blank. Whether they're rapists, murderers, doesn't matter. Coming here is illegal. Well, Sal, there's nice people that come here. Yeah, there are probably some nice ones. But they got to come here through the process, and that's the end of that. You get tired of hearing it. You really do. 20 hostages released. Do you hear anything from other news outlets saying, hey, you know, Donald Trump, we are a Democrat station. But you know what, sir? Thank you for releasing hostages. Try to build peace with Israel, Hamas, and Gaza. Try to make peace in the Middle East. Thank you for protecting our borders. Thank you for protecting our cities and states. We'll debate you on tariffs. We'll debate you on other issues. But thank you for trying and accomplish and taking away the nukes in Iran and one thing at a time, moving very quickly. No, you don't hear that. Won't hear that from The View, will you? Also, I am grateful that Trump has fixed Israel. Yes, so am I. So am I. One should come through the front door, not the back door. Absolutely. Epstein files released. They've been released. Next subject. Thank you for all the comments. Appreciate you guys for being here tonight. Epstein files have been released. They're out there. Read them. Now, do we got them all? The people that are involved? Just what is out there from Kash Patel. Next subject. I think it's time. Trump won. It's about time. Trump won. Get over it. He's the greatest president in modern history. And that's the end of it. Just like Christopher Columbus. I didn't get a chance to talk about it yesterday. I was flying. Cooper, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. Think about it. Take it away. A holiday. Columbus Day. That's another reason. That's part of the reason that Trump, the Italians and the Italian Democrats, who voted for Trump, taking away a holiday. The only holiday we have, brought it back. You hear them? Italians, Columbus Day's back. Funny, but true. Yeah, the hair is moving all over the place tonight. Windy. Windy. 14 months. Love what you do for the homeless. Thank you. Thank you, Cooper. Appreciate it. 14 months already. Time just goes by, Cooper. Thank you so much on the membership for 14 months. Thank you, all members. Appreciate 1 month, 14 months like Cooper. Appreciate all loyal members and subscribers. If you're new, like and subscribe. Let us know if you feel comfortable if you're new. Where are you coming in from? What do you think? It's not the People's Day. It's Columbus Day. He discovered a new world. Done. Over with the conversation. Never was People's Day. Okay? Never was. And never will be. I don't think any other Democrat, Republican president will come in. And again, Biden had no idea what the hell was he signing. These were people that were running our nation. People's Day. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. See, people don't know history. Why? They threw history out. History's gone. And these universities, Harvard, Yale, there's no history anymore. Happy Columbus Day. That's right. From this day on. Common sense. The flag behind me. It's time for your kids to salute the flag in school. Not kneel. Time to know what these holidays mean. Like Martin Luther King, Columbus Day, Christmas. Have faith for those who want faith. Thank you, Mike. Excuse me, Cooper. Thank you, Cooper. Thank you, moderators, for being here. Instead of putting history in classes, yeah, the world's just upside down. A lot of things need to kind of change, and Trump is doing it. And I talk to Democrat friends who don't like him and say, yeah, he is making the changes. Once again, 20 hostages released. That's our topic tonight. He continues to work, building peace in Hamas, building peace with Ukraine and Russia, and that's going to be accomplished. Remember me saying this. Now, some of you disagree, and that's fine. I have no problem with it. Welcome in anyhow. And that's what Charlie Kirk did, and that's what a lot of that's a whole thing, a whole problem right now on the left. It's like their way, their way, their way. They're not open-minded, and that's why they continue to lose. That's why they continue to lose. He might be one of the greatest presidents ever. He might be. I just said a little while ago, if you're just coming in, I compare him to Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln. Peace through strength with business. Again, he's a architect, a builder. If something's not wrong, something's not right with that building or your house, he's out there sending the best of the best to fix it. Well, same thing what we have here in Gaza and the Middle East. Let's fix it. Got to have money being exchanged. It's bad for business. It's all about money. It's all about money, guys. It's all about that. And that's why, that's the real reason Hamas is releasing the 20 hostages. That's the real reason. They fear him because of how smart, and they're starting to really see it. Well, a lot of the countries already see it. Now the other Hamas, and they're all starting to see this. They're all starting to see When I say all these other countries are now saying, oh, whoa, whoa, we got to take a deep breath here and watch this man. We got to watch him. And then we're really thinking about, well, maybe we could make some money under Trump. I'm saying the other countries. Maybe this will work, right? They're seeing this. It's going to work. Look what he's done. How many wars he's ended now? How many? 7? 8? 8. 8 wars. Peace. But people think of Trump as some mean New Yorker, arrogant, Hitler, dictator person. Why? Why? Because they watch and get hypnotized by The View, CNN, CNBC, and all these other channels. And the reason they do it is they know they lost. They know that they cannot win against Trump. They know their future is in deep shit right now. But they're so stupid, they just keep hammering them instead of going the opposite way, not agree on everything that Trump is saying. Of course not. You can't have us always agree. It's not good. Let's be honest, my conservative friends. But to support him on big things like hostages released, taking out the nukes, borders, closing the borders, helping out Chicago, Portland, and Memphis, and other cities, keeping them safe, those things. Those are common sense to me, no? Disagree on other issues. Attack them on other things. Or better yet, instead of attacking Trump, how about come out with plans? Well, Mr. Trump, will you hear us out? We have a better way to make the nation better. Do that, and that's how you really win. So if you're a Democrat, learn something from President Trump. Learn. Listen, see, and learn. Don't attack. Okay? Call names behind the doors. Don't reach out to the news and media. Thank you, Cooper. You got to, politics is a game. They need to play the game. They don't play the game. But yes, that's the only way. And that goes for the Republican side. Have a list. All the brain power we have. If you're a Democrat and you're going to run for a representative or senator or governor, listen to what I'm saying. Have your thoughts and ideas how you could do things better than Trump or any other president. Fight him on that in a peaceful way. That's how you accomplish and bring back the Democrat Party. And that's what the Republicans did. Remember, we had the Tea Party. The Republicans were like a big circle fighting among each other. No, Trump straightened that all out. Trump straightened that all out. And now he brought the party together, most part, not the whole party, 90%. And that's why they're going to continue to win. And probably continue to win until they blow it in some shape, form. But it won't be under Trump. It'll be under a future Republican. Unfortunately, that's just how politics is. But the Democrats just have no idea on how to accomplish these things and applaud Trump. How the hell could you not say thank you for releasing hostages? How could you say not thank you for closing our borders? Because they were open borders, right? But again, all they do is talk. Talk and talk and talk. And talking doesn't do anything. And that's why, guys, why Kamala lost? She couldn't do anything better than the administration or Biden. All it was talk. In some sense, she was repeating what Trump was doing. Remember? No tax on tips. Oh, yeah, I think that's good. No tax on overtime. Yeah, that might be good. Helping out seniors. I agree. How stupid she was. Why didn't she debate him on that? She didn't. Well, she did. She had a debate against him, but lost by a landslide. See, that's the problem. That's why she lost on a knockout in the first round and a landslide. And that's why the future Democrats have no chance for right now. Until a Democrat out there has enough balls and say, you know what? I'm going to work with Trump on some issues and go against them on others and think of other better thoughts on how we can be better for the people, because it's about the people. But see, right now the Democrats, they think it's all about them. That's what this whole thing's about with the borders. Oh, a nice comment, Jeff. You know Israel's happy right now. They got one friend right now, Israel, and that's the United States of America. Think about it. They got one friend, and that's us. You notice I didn't say Trump? That's us. That's all. That's the friend they have right now, Israel. Think about it. They have one friend. Let's see here. Trump won't listen, or Trump not listening. So that's where we're at. I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday evening, late evening in the East Coast, late in the West Coast. I'm glad to see everybody's doing good. Once again, if you're struggling, going through some bad times, a relationship, things will get better. Have hope, because hope is good. Being positive, taking 1 hour at a time is always good. No negative. Trump's not negative. He might not be perfect. Oh, here we go again. One of those Trump channels. No, we're one of Sal Capano channel. He's not perfect, but he's positive. Positive energy. Focus on America. Yeah, he cusses a little bit. Rubs people the wrong way. But man, he's a blue collar, a people's president. And other countries fear him. That's it right there. That's it. A people's president, and other countries fear him. Not fear him because he's like some tough guy. They know he's smart with business, and they don't want to get ripped. They don't want to get eliminated. They want to make money. These other countries want to make money. They do. They know if we do well, China does well, Canada does well, Italy does well, Europe does well. They all do well. It's common sense. And that's what went wrong with the Biden administration and Barack Obama's administration and George Bush administration and a lot of presidents' administration. They think just caring for us. No, it's peace through strength. Making money for all. It's all about money, guys. Yes, the words come out, save lives and all that. Sure. We don't want to see anybody in any country get wars. Wars are no good. It's no good for business. But it comes down to money. You know that and I know that. It's all about money. That's it. That's it. And Trump is doing that. Just the beginning. Just the beginning. Clinton knows that. Bill Clinton said some nice things about Trump on this hostage release. He was a smart man. Smart president. Amen, Kyra. How much, somebody said, how much money did Trump give me? Trump is the reason that we are above ground. Let me go rewind something for that subscriber who said that. Pandemic. Close down the nation. Nancy Pelosi goes low. Trump goes stimulus to the economy. Trump gives out SBA loans. It wasn't fair, unorganized on how it all happened. Trump implemented PUA, self-employment, unemployment. Trump did all that. You think Barack Obama would have done that? No. You think George Bush would have done that? No. Biden would have done that? No. Most presidents were never even thought about unemployment, self-employment, unemployment for self-employed. It doesn't exist unless you pay into it, of course. So yes, Trump has given all of us and saved our ass. Shut down the nation, we got to give to the people. Do you think the Democrats cared about us on that? Absolutely not. All they care about was the illegal immigration. And at the end of the day, I don't even think they care about the illegals. Because all they really care about is their votes, power, money, greed. Worse than the mob, 100,000%. Because they don't give back. at all. So, yes, Trump has given us all. And by the way, he's probably going to end up throwing us a rebate for tariff tax real soon. Just check something out here real quick, guys. Excuse me 1 second. Oh, okay. But yeah, I got to tell you, once again, if you're just coming in, we're talking about the hostages released, and I don't think it would have never been done if we had any other president. I also go a little farther. I think if Trump didn't go ahead and at night when Iranians were sleeping, and he knocked out and destroyed the nukes, that this deal releasing the hostages would never happen, in my opinion. It might have still happened, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Hey, Carmen, how are you? Shout out to Carmen, our loyal subscriber. Hey, I appreciate you guys, all your support on these lives. Excuse me. A little agita. And all the shorts and helping out the homeless. So thank you so much. It's not on notice. I appreciate all the comments and helping out the YouTube algorithm. So thank you so much. Just wanted to say that. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, great comment. By the way, Jeff, Massachusetts, what a beautiful, just beautiful. Felt very welcome everywhere I went. Great food. Great hospitality. Just gonna go back. Gonna go back. So many great places in the United States to visit. No disrespect. I've said this multiple times like a broken record on here. Europe is beautiful, right? A lot of beautiful places to go on vacation, but to live, there's no better place than the United States of America. And that's including these cities that got crime, like Memphis and Portland. They're beautiful. We gotta make it safer and organize and have money be an exchange and have businesses run their business and safer to go to the banks and the drugstore and the grocery stores. That's all Trump is doing. When are we going to understand that, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not here to try to persuade you in voting Republican. I don't need to, because it speaks for itself, and the Republicans are going to continue to win until a Democrat straightens this mess out. But I'm just here to say it's all common sense. I'm not saying here to support Trump. I'm saying to say common sense. He wants these cities to be safe. You're always going to have problems. It's not going to be perfect. Even if Trump does clean up the cities and states, which he will. It's not going to be perfect, right? But it'd be a hell of a lot better than what we had for the last 4, 5, 6 years. Right? It's very beautiful there, Carmen, North Carolina. So is South Carolina. So is Georgia, Alabama. I mean, every state is kind of unique in their own little way. Maine, where all the woods and pine trees, very similar to where I was born in Vineland, South Jersey. But different types of food, but all unique, and oceans, and even California. There's a misconception that California is done. Well, it's done because of the governors. They haven't had a good governor since Ronald Reagan. But it's beautiful. Oceans, wineries, mountains, Santa Barbara, San Francisco. It's a shame they ran it down to the ground, destroyed it, just by not having common sense. Open up, get gas down cheaper to around $3. Get the pipelines, get all that. They could have done all that. Making rent affordable, getting the taxes down, working together for the people. They don't give a shit. They don't care about the homeless either. They make like they care. Gavin Newsom. Trump is just a man, but he's a good man who loves you. Yeah, amen. USA. Along with his citizens. I couldn't say it better. These comments are true. Again, he's not perfect. But who is? Get away from the big blue cities. It's all beautiful. All common sense. It's all becoming red, though, guys. I mean, I'm really thinking that people are just, even the people who don't care for Trump for whatever reason, they know deep down inside that it's the only way to straighten us out forever. Yes or no? It's the only way. Lower the TV a little bit. Hey, I really appreciate you guys being here on this Tuesday. If you're just stumbling in, as somebody said, or coming in, appreciate you. We're talking about the hostage release and how well Trump has pretty much saved our ass and saving our countries, saving us, common sense, making peace, ending wars, 8 of them, to be exact, making these amazing accomplishments like hostages released, straighten up our cities, pretty much what we're talking about for the last 56 seconds. Excuse me, 56 minutes. Well, some of you can say or think that Trump's a bad guy, but I'm letting you know he's not what you think. Just not. I have Democrat friends who say we don't like a lot of things that he's working on, but we know we can put our head on that pillow and that we're safer than we ever been in modern history. We've never been this safe before. Never. I don't know what the hell that sound is behind me. It's like a humming. Sounds like a boat or a ship or something. There's no boats that I know of in Vegas. That's just Lake Mead. It's like a humming. You hear it. It's like a transmission going bad or something. I have no idea what the hell that is. Probably a UFO. Gotta be a UFO out there. Your brain is frying. It's a slot machine. Ringing. 777. Cash out. That's funny. Now it stopped. The UFO and slot, it stopped. I don't know what the hell that was. But I will say this. The weather has changed here in Vegas. Nice cool weather. Hope everybody's doing well. Doing well. Staying positive. Staying focused. Working hard. Getting ready for retirement. Or maybe you're just starting off working. Work hard. Accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. I always say, what should I do? What should I do? Kids will ask me, my dad, what should I do? Friends, what should I do? Do what you like. Do what you enjoy. You know, be happy. Be happy with what you're doing, and things will all work out well. If you're not happy, then do something that you're happy about. Start a business. Start a business. Do the unthinkable. Do the unthinkable. But enjoy what you do in life. And most likely, good things will happen. Yes, you're going to hit a couple bumps. You're going to have a couple bad days. Do what you enjoy, and things will do well. And work hard, just like our president does. That's what Trump wants, too. Do well. Do well with yourself. Do well with your family. Be strong. Be a leader, not a follower. Don't get run by a committee like Biden did. Don't rip off the country. Don't rip off your friends or family. Previous administration. And it took an effect on each and every one of us. And people say, well, the economy's not great yet. We had a 10.0 earthquake with the last administration. What the hell you want? It's getting better. It's getting a lot better. I see people taking vacations. You guys looked at my live in Salem, Massachusetts. Lots of people spending money in Halloween and stores and shirts, drinking, eating, money being exchanged. Yes or no? It's happening. Let me know where you're coming in from. What do you see? People are spending money again. People are feeling confident. Now we just got to get housing and people in the buying first-time home buyers. We need to get that addressed. We got to take care of a lot of things still Trump needs to take care of. But I have faith in Trump. Do you? I have faith in Trump to accomplish almost everything. Shout out to France. God bless. God bless France. What's going on, James? Shout out to Ray. Ray. I would try to pronounce the last name. Ray. What's that? Sism? Delusional. Me? Kyrock. Shout out to Kyrock. Holding number one chat. Top fan tonight. I will always have faith in Trump. And the Almighty God. Amen. Amen. Damn right Trump's the man. And then some. Did not see that. No. I don't think that's the government shutdown to cover up the Epstein list, Trump panicking. I disagree with you, but thank you for your comment. I disagree. It's a shutdown, all to do with Medicaid to illegals. That's it. Nothing else. That's the real reason. Chuck Schumer was pissed. That's it. Why? Because he wants more of helping out illegals. That's the real reason. It has nothing to do with what you just said. Epstein files. Were the Epstein files fumbled a few times from Trump and Pam Bondi? Yes, I would debate you and agree on that. But the real reason the government shut down is because of that. Free, free, free. Illegals. Give them everything free. But what we doing here in the homeless people, let them starve to death. Let's not help them out. Let's not help out our veterans. In most cases, they don't help. Very little. That's the real reason we had the government shut down. What do you think? Trump's supposed to give in? No. Why? Why do Democrats want to help illegals? You answer it. Why? It's the only way that they can win, to have the illegals come here and set up for future votes, mail-in ballots. What a corruption. What? This Democrat Party is so corrupt in so many ways. How could you explain how, one more time, the last time, how do we should help out people from other countries that came here illegal and help them out with free health insurance and free food and free money and free hotels when we have people that fall for this country, men and women, could be your son and daughter, or could be your wife or your husband, or your grandfather, your father, who fall for this beautiful country that are struggling on the streets. Oh, well, they want to. No. Not the case. Not the case at all. The shutdown will save us money. Amen, Ozzy. How's Ozzy doing tonight? Yeah. It's all about Chuck Schumer and his Democrat. I was going to say mob. I don't call it a mob. They don't help. They just don't. Scott, how are you? Great answer. I'm just looking up and I'm seeing that there's still these protests going on right now. Or over the weekend, excuse me. Still happening. Still happening. Good evening to you. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you, all new subscribers. Thank you, all my older subscribers. Thank you, moderators. Appreciate all your support on these lives. Yeah, we're back, guys. I'll be live almost every day now. God willing, I don't have anything planned for anything in the near future, so I should be back either here in the backyard or up in the office somewhere in the house. So I will be back live. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe, come on board. Also, make sure if you enjoy the content, other YouTube channels, show them a little love with a like and subscribe to their channel if you enjoy the content. It helps out their channels as well. But we should be back for the near future with these lives, probably 6 days a week. Breaking news will go twice. So make sure you have all notifications on so you're getting notified when I am coming on. I'm glad you enjoyed some of the entertainment in Salem, Massachusetts, and Boston. I appreciate all your support coming on, and hopefully you enjoyed some of the content of the scenes of Boston and Salem and Maine. It was my pleasure to mix it up a little bit and just give you a look on those areas. So we'll be doing that when we get a chance to get away again. The real term one, I hear you. Scott, absolutely. Here we are. Here's the Trump 28. Here's the Trump train I've been waiting for all night. Here we are. Sal, we've been here. Here we are. Trump 2050. Just call them all Trumps. Marco Rubio Trump. J.D. Vance Trump. Trump 2067. Barron Trump. Watch him. He's ready. He's almost ready. Trump Jr. I get Trump Jr. There's something I'm not sure about with him. Not that I don't trust him. Just don't know yet. Don't know. A lot of you know how I feel about Marco Rubio. But yeah, keep the Trump name. Keep it. Keep it going. Oh, I feel great. That's funny. Reading some of these comments. Absolutely, Kai Rock. Antifa, organized crime. That's what that is. Oh, that's a great comment, actually. A dragon. That's a, you know what? Some comment, a lot of great comments, but sometimes they just really get me. This is a great comment here. Trump will keep America together. What a good comment. That's what he's trying to accomplish. Chris, what's going on? Keeping America together. That's keeping us safe, keeping us rich. All countries do well. That's what Trump's trying to do. Has done. Space cadet. That's what you are. Somebody said to me. I'm just trolling. At least you're being honest. Gotta respect that. Gotta respect that. Really. Now you gotta laugh a little bit, guys. Remember that. That's also important in life. Even myself, we got to remember to laugh a little bit, right? Trump reveals new drug vessel strike off of Venezuela. Great president. The best. The best. Trump has RFK Jr. as a lapdog. It's funny. A funny guy you are. Or woman. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts and 100%. I see them. I see them. Thank you. Who's ever putting them in there. $68 likes on this live. Wow, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Have a good night, Frank. No, it's not a Cuban. It's a Dominican cigar from Dominican Republic. It's a VSG. What's going on, Reggie? Anyhow, if you're just coming in here, we've been on for a little bit, and Democrats have lost their mind, don't understand Trump's strategy. And the ones who do understand him are scared. Why? It's a cult. They're scared. They're scared to stand up, and that's why the party is finished for a long time. That's it. They don't have common sense. Hostages are home. Amen. You imagine 2 years, 1 year, 3 months, 1 week, 1 day being a hostage? That's horrible. Trump did it. And we're CNN. Why don't they clap and say, okay, Trump, we don't like you. Thank you what you did. Nope. Won't hear it. No, South Jersey, South Philly. Liberals aren't happy with much anymore. They just can't get over on how Trump won. Well, he won because it went red. People were disgusted on how the administration was brainwashed. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. People are saying, swear her in. Oh yeah. Yeah, I seen that. Thank you. Thank you for the donation, by the way. Appreciate that. That woman's crazy. Swear her in. Put her in. They've lost their minds. The Democrat Party have lost their mind. I don't mean people on here, the trolls, this, that. I'm talking about the party itself. John, I'm doing great. John 1906. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Thank you. Sal, I'm your biggest fan. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much for all your support. George, he's done that. It's not where it should be at, George, but he's done more than the previous. You know, gas is down. But thank you for your comment. Trump from Walmart. Once again, thank you for that donation. She's crazy mega. What the hell was that? Hold on. Only live. What the hell was that? Hold on. Can I help you? Somebody hit the gate. Trying to get in my backyard. Johnny, thank you. I don't know. JFF88. Yeah. I'm seeing some like different, I don't know if YouTube is I can't explain it. I see some of the names have changed, or YouTube is done. I don't know. Can't explain it. That was weird. I heard my gate, like somebody trying to get in the gate. Some Democrat. Oh, yeah. So yeah, Biden's team's taking credit for the groundwork of the deal. How the hell are they going to get credit on Trump releasing, getting the hostages released? Trump's been working on this stuff that we don't even realize what he's working on. Thank you. Thank you for that donation. It's Charlie's. Yeah, he would have been 32 years old today. May he rest in peace. That's a shame what happened to him. I still think on how some people out there, a lot of people are off edge to do something to take somebody's life like that. We don't support that. We don't support that on here. I don't support that. It's a shame on how these people go on to some of these Discord and other channels, and how these other people, in my opinion, kind of encourage that a little bit, you know, and it's like agree with this nonsense and these people making these comments, and they go out and do these acts. And once you take somebody's life, you can't get that life back. You could say something, you could take words, you could apologize, but a life. But again, you have certain governors and senators and newscasts, you know, saying these words and doing these things. Now, Charlie Kirk, whether you liked him or not, and I disagree on some of his stuff that he said, was a man out there just giving hope to youth, to all people. They say youth, just speaking and giving people information on being love to yourself, understanding God, and just giving hope, bringing the mic outdoor, letting people comment. He would agree, disagree, always thinking fast, and they took his life. What a damn shame. If we don't get our acts together as a nation, it's going to be more of these unfortunate tragedies to people out there. LA County declares emergency over ICE raids. ICE raids. Still have that going on. Well, you have governors. You have these Democrat governors who are not stopping it, encouraging it in some ways, even out there standing and protesting. So what are you going to have from people? Here it is here. Trump awards Charlie Kirk Medal of Freedom. And you got CNN and on the left saying, oh, no. It's all about Trump. What's about Trump? Trump awards Charlie Kirk for Medal of Freedom. What's wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with that. What is so wrong? I don't understand it. All right. My chat just froze up for a little bit, guys. Sorry. I don't know what the hell happened. Stinson, how are you? Yeah. But once again, guys, great with these hostages being released. how it happened. Again, if you're just coming in late, I'll say this again. I don't think if we took out the nukes in Iran that this would ever happen. Biden's administration is trying to get credit. No way. Blue hair, enough said. I just wish we can come together on things like releasing hostages, ending wars, trying to make peace. Don't have to support Trump on all those issues, but we should come together on those, no? Yes or no? Thank you for that donation. Appreciate it. They took his life, referring to Charlie Kirk, because they couldn't argue. So well said, yeah. That's it. Yeah, it really is so true. Isn't that? Read that comment, because they want to. They had nothing to argue. They could not argue, and even when they debate these young college students, Charlie Kirk again. If you're new, he already knew the question before it came out of somebody's mouth, and I watched a lot of Charlie Kirk's YouTube videos. I really never heard him put down any of the students, he or she. He would just disagree and say thank you. I never heard him try to intimidate them, which he could have done. He just tried to encourage and give his thoughts. What is so wrong about that? But you're right. Great comment. And thank you once again for your donation. Advance 26. Somebody said. All right, here we go with the syndrome. Game over. Game over. Trump won. That's right. Game over. Get over it. He'll continue to win. The Republicans will continue to win until a Democrat out there has some balls to say, you know what? It's time to fight Trump and debate Trump and have thoughts on how we can win and how we can do things better for who? For you, for me, for your family, for America, for the world. Until then, the Democrats will continue to lose the House, the Senate, in 1 year, no chance, 0% chance to win the House, and probably only a 2% chance to win the presidency in 28. No chance. They're going about it the wrong way. That's how stupid and uneducated they are. You see what happens when you're greedy and you think of yourselves? That's how you continue to lose. And they will continue to lose. Over and over and over. Until you have a Democrat, a moderate, to go against either J.D. Vance or Marco Rubio or some other candidate we could be missing and debate them on how we can make it better for all America, not illegals. How we can end wars like Trump and learn from Trump. Don't be exactly like Trump, but learn from Mr. Trump and the president of the United States, one of the best. That's how the Democrats can win. But they're that stupid. I'm trying to help them out. I should keep quiet. I should keep quiet. That's how stupid they are. God forbid Josh Shapiro or Pete Buttigieg, I think it's Mayor Pete, or any of those two there, because they've come out and said some decent things, not on Trump, but just interesting thoughts I don't support. They'll bury them. Anybody tries to go against the Democrat Party, they'll bury. So they're scared. That's it. You guys could disagree, but that's the reason. Hostages suffered beatings, infections. Oh, what a shame. Should never happen. Never. For those who are saying hi, God bless. Hope you're doing well. Taylor Swift for president. Interesting. Appreciate you guys on this Tuesday. MAGA is scared to debate, I quote, anyone in the Democratic Party. Interesting. Love this time of the month, October, huh? Temperatures dropping, Halloween, leaves are changing. Kelsey's got to worry about playing football. You know, he's got to worry about running the routes, let alone president, because he's not looking good as he was. Greetings from Mother Russia. Don't rush it, Kyrock. You sound like my wife. Christmas Eve, let's get through Halloween. Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, I love it's one of my favorite holidays. You asked me that about 3-4 times about the bus driver. What do you want me to say? I'm the bus driver? I'm a bus driver. I got my meds right here. My Ashton VSG, Jay. Tucker. I think he's lost his mind too. I don't know. Somebody thought I was a bus driver. Atlantic City. Tucker loves drugs. I hear you, UFC for MAGA. They love him. They love him, huh? They all love him. UFC, they all love him. Charles, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate it. If you're new, like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Love you right back. Yeah, make America great again. Make America common sense. Money exchange, peace, money exchange. Make the world great. That's all we need. Are we going to have our problems in life? Absolutely. Lemon J, welcome in, my friend. You got the notification. Why do you old Trumpers? I'm sorry. I'm adding in words like saying that. I apologize. Why do Trumpers remind me of an old oil barons? No notifications again. Stinson, yeah. Hey, Lon, how are you? You got the notification. Back in Vegas, thank you so much for all your support over there in the Massachusetts and Boston and Maine. And I'm glad you checked, Lemon. I should have texted you. I wasn't sure I was going to go live tonight. I got home a little earlier and went on. Here I am for about an hour. Oh, over an hour and a half. I don't know what they changed some of the names on YouTube recently. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'm seeing a couple of you saying my name has changed or it's backwards or I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with that. Yes, Johnny. So I don't know what's going on with that. But welcome in. If you're new, like and subscribe. We're live. I should be back now for the immediate near future. Back to our lives around this time or a little earlier, each and every night, for the exception of one night a week, and a little earlier on Saturday. So I am back, back to our normal lives. But it was nice to take you guys with me away on our little vacation and bring you one or two or three lives of where we're at, just to mix it up a little bit, you know. And so it was nice. It was really nice. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. The lives there in the Massachusetts area. I enjoyed every minute of it, of the time there, as well as the time on the lives. I really did. Me and Maribel enjoyed it. And got to hear Maribel voice, and it was nice. So thank you. So somebody said Biden and Trump are both jokes. I'm doing well. How are you? It's Trump. The best. Doing very well. How could he not do well when he's done so much and taking out the nukes and leading to releasing the hostages? It would never happen. And trying to straighten out these cities that are not doing well in Chicago and Portland and Memphis and other cities. He's done amazing things. No other president would even care about helping out the violence and crimes from illegals and crime in general that are happening in those cities I just mentioned. Most presidents wouldn't give a shit, right? All they really care is about themselves and their pockets, in most part, right? And there's been some good ones, but Trump doesn't. Trump surely cares about the blue collar and average Joe, an expression I'm saying. So he cares about us, the Democrats, Republicans, and I don't understand why the Democrats are fighting him on this. I think it's totally insane and stupid, and it's working against them, in my opinion. Palon, God bless the flag. It really is, Lemon J. It really is. Well, if you've been here the whole rant, I appreciate you. Think about that. Love it, Kyrock. Love it. Love when I see the flags, like the flags behind me, like common sense and saluting the flag and pledge allegiance to the flags in school and bringing back history and Christopher Columbus and so on and so forth. All this common sense. Now, if you were a Christian, what are you doing wrong? Think about what you just said. And you know what, mods? I never asked this, but let this go for a second. Here's a person judging me on me loving a president of the United States who's knocking me. How could you be a Christian? So you are judging me along with other people. So think about what you just said. I'm going to treat it like you're a troll, so overlook it. Make America great with common sense, and so it's all common sense, guys. Thank you for putting that in there, Lemon J. You have no idea what the hell you're saying. Somebody just said something here. Judging. Thank you, Palon. Appreciate that. Greetings from Russia. How's Russia doing today? Probably cold in Russia, huh? Got to end that war in Russia and Ukraine. Too many people are losing their lives on a war. Once again, I hate to repeat it, but it's true. We should never, ever been in. It's not their fault. It's not the people's fault there. So God bless Russia. God bless Ukraine. God bless all the other countries. How many times are you going to put Epstein in there? We see it in there that many times. We're going to look at it as you're just a little person, a little people in here, a.k.a. troll. Thank you, Lemon J. Appreciate that. Now, once again, if you're just coming in, Trump making peace, releasing hostages, fighting crime in these big cities that are having a lot of crime. And once again, the Democrats are against everything and do not appreciate any of this. And actually going a little farther and saying Biden did it. Biden's administration were the ones releasing the hostage. Right, Max? What's going on, Max? Maxie. Oh, Max came out, took a leak. What do you want from Ray? And he went back in. And he went back in. I appreciate the 93 likes on here. Thank you so much. If you're enjoying the content, like and subscribe. I appreciate you all. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But I will say this. Even my Democrat friends will say, we appreciate Donald Trump on so many ways, so many things that he's doing, keeping us peace and putting our head on a pillow, knowing there's not going to be another war, and just all business, you know. And Hamas realizes this. They know. They know. Iran, Hamas, they know. They know he means business. And they know they'll suffer if they don't do the right thing financially. Oh, the whole chat just froze up here for a second. So I apologize. Yeah, Hillary did. So the Bill Clinton. So thank you for, yeah, they did. They said, hey, good job. So, you know why? Moderate Democrat. You know, say what you want to say about Hillary. I won't get into it, but just, you know, common sense. You know, different sides, different issues. See, there's nothing wrong with a Democrat, Republican. You want two parties. But the radical left that we have discovered what's happening with these AOCs, McDavies, and all these other governors in Chicago, and Gavins, and Newsoms, and Hillary, older, just lost their minds. They've lost it in so many ways. And again, until they wake up, I hate to say wake up, but to realize, to mock Trump and say these words and don't appreciate what he's accomplished, fight him and debate him on issues for the American people, they will continue to lose and lose and lose the House, the Senate, and presidency over and over. Until somebody out there has enough balls to address him, write it down on paper, email it, and come up with things that could help Americans, and the world. Until then, they don't know. They just don't know. And that's why they'll continue, in my opinion, to lose, unless they cheat. But I think Trump has won that too. And exposed them on that too. Mail-in ballots, all the fraud. He's exposed all that. Length of the pandemic, so on and so forth. So on and so forth. Raining. The rain follows me from Boston to Vegas. What the hell's going on? I'll take the rain here, though. Raining. How's the weather in your neck of the woods? Raining here in Vegas. Drizzling. A little drizzle. They do. They do need to listen. Actually, I don't want the Democrats to listen. I don't want them to win, Lemon J. I know what you're saying. But it is the truth. You know, people come across this channel and see the hat. Oh, here we go. Another mega. Another mega station. Well, theoretically, it's a America station. You know, it's a common sense station. It's where we should be, not where we were. Where we should be, not where we were. In the basement, in the bottom, letting China and all these other countries rip us off. Starting wars all over. It's all about business. And for those who are coming in late, again, Trump's a builder, an architect, always working. That's why he's always winning. Not perfect. Not perfect, but winning. She'll never be deported. Why? Why should she be deported? Great cigar in the rain. Well, not actually in the rain, but that's right, Kai Rock. Get over it. Oh, she's not a U.S. citizen. Okay, interesting. You want to go back and forth on this? That she's not a citizen? Come on. Smart woman, too. Oh, it's getting cold here, guys. Cooling down in Las Vegas. Cooling down a little bit. Not only she's beautiful inside, but a beautiful woman outside, and a very smart lady. Great comment. Love that comment. Tony. Great comment. Thank you for that comment. AKA Caroline. 86 now. You got 86 there. Yeah, they're changing the names here. Thank you for being here, my moderator. I'll be in Vegas on November 2nd. Let's get together. Anybody comes to Vegas, get in contact with me. Coffee. Oh, here we go. Trump's in the finals again. Shout out to UK. Getting my hair all messed up in this wind and rain. Let's fix it. Let's mess it all up. Let's mess it all up. There we go. Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here, LGBT for Trump. What's happening, my friend? Trump supporters all over the place. All over. Who else? Trump everywhere. Turning red. Red everywhere. Everybody. Everybody's behind Trump. Hostages return home were just abused. You'll imagine 2 years. Imagine one day being beat up, not eating, no water. Horrible situation. Well, Trump handled that, didn't he? Trump handled that. Made them an offer they can't refuse. All about business. Money hurts. And they don't want to be broke in these other countries. None of them. None of them. Jason, what's going on? Interesting comments. Great comments. Some good comments. And then some don't understand comments. Amen for that comment. The question is, do you still support Donald Trump? And I just said earlier, for those who are coming in, I will really compare him to Lincoln. You know, the peace, making peace and ending wars, out there fighting every day. Again, like a construction worker, architect, and then meanwhile you have the Biden administration trying to take credit of releasing the hostages. Excuse me, they're not the president. Actually, they never were the president. It was run by a committee, run by different candidates of this mob left, who had nothing to do with releasing the hostages. They're the problem why we got into this situation. They're the problem. Instead of saying, thank you, Mr. Trump. Thank you, President Trump. We appreciate you. We disagree on the things you're trying to accomplish. But no. Now, someone just said Trump wears a diaper. Now, how do you know that? Have you seen a diaper on him? Did you go look and see a diaper on his ass? Amen, Kyrock. KK. Did you look? Was it a dirty diaper or was it a clean diaper? Just a peek. Trump's the best. Best president in modern history. Amazing. Continues to work. For who? For us. Democrats, Republicans, Independents, gay, straight, black, white, Hispanic. Working for all. Common sense. Love them. Taking away Christopher Columbus and bringing it back to the Italians. You gotta love the guy. Even my Democrat Italians say, oh, Madon, we're coming on. We're on the Trump train now. Absolutely. Even some of my Democrats, hey, Steve, how are you? Agreed when I posted, I don't know if I put a short. Did I put the short? I don't think I put it on YouTube, on my Facebook. They're like, yeah, you're right, the Italian said. Taking a holiday like Christopher Columbus away. Get the hell out of here. And the wind's really got my hair all over the place. Look at that. Let me part it to the left. Let me part it to the right. Let's see here. Christopher Columbus was a rapist just like Trump? Where do you get your information? Where do you get it at? Where's the history? I'm in Vegas, Steve. I'm in Vegas. Vegas. Windy, chilly, October, drizzling, evening, Steve. That's what's going on. What's up, Richard? How you doing? You gotta get some meds, as somebody said. Who's got their Trump watch yet? Did you get yours? Happy birthday. God bless, Richard. Happy birthday to you. Enjoy it. Enjoy the whole week. Enjoy tomorrow, too. If it's your birthday, enjoy the week, enjoy the month, enjoy the year. But once again, if you're just coming in, nobody from CNN will come out and say, good job. Well done, Trump. We agree on a lot of stuff you're doing, but you released the hostages. And we'll go even back. You destroyed Iran to lead to releasing the hostages. Because if that didn't happen, this would have never happened, in my opinion. But no, you don't get none of that. You don't get any of that. Why? They're hypnotized. Hypnotized by these governors, some senators, of this radical, unorganized Democrat new party. New party. Somebody said pizza. I had some great pizza in Boston, by the way. Hey, shout out to Boston. They know how to do it. They cook good there. Clam chowder, pizza, subs. Good stuff in Boston. Don't support their team, but support their hospitality, excuse me, and their food. Trump 28, Trump for left, whoever the nominee, they should put Trump in there somewhere. Marco Trump Rubio, JD Trump Vance. Put Trump in there somewhere. Sign into law. Trump middle name, Lemon J. That's funny. Time to get a little goofy. Hey, thank you for 107 likes on today's live stream. Hopefully you enjoy the content. Thank you so much, LGBT for Trump. And just somehow or another, just keep Trump in there somehow. Continue to win. Trump forever. Changing the world, making every... Oh, lost the connection. Lost the connection. What do you want from me? And making other countries wealthy, making us wealthy. No, we still got to do our part and work, right? So, hey, Richard, thank you. Sal for president. I'm ready. You're my consigliere. Imagine an Italian president, the right Italian president. No Rudy Giuliani. Didn't like him too much. Oh, well, I would have voted for him because I'm Republican. But I mean a real Italian. Sauces and peppers for everybody. Wine if you can drink. Cannolis if you want them. Imagine a debate with an Italian president. Don't you guys go to commercial? Imagine cutting me off in 2 minutes. I would keep going. This guy, old commercial, the rabbit, that battery commercial, just keep on going. You'll see an Italian president one day. The right one. No Nancy Pelosi. Well, she's too old. And she's corrupted. And she's not a real Italian. She's a mashad. A mashad for YouTube, in case they're listening in. Soft. Soft. That's all it means. Mashad. Soft. That's all it means. Sounds worse than it is. They do. LGBT. It's so funny. Maribel said the same thing about the drivers in Boston. Yes. Oh, I love the cigar. It's good for you. It actually has vitamins in it. It's good. Cigars are good for you. Brings good conversation. They smell good. Look at my wife. Yeah, right. Love them. Ice, baby. Here's some cigar smoke right here. Paul, right here, huh? All right. Read some more, couple more comments here. What kind of hat is this? It's a hat. A nice hat. Common sense hat. Beautiful hat. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome into the channel. Appreciate you being here on this Tuesday. Late night Tuesday. I've smoked Cuban cigars. They're good. Send me one. I'll smoke it. I tried smoking a cigar in Boston. 80-mile-per-hour gust. Rain jacket on, guys. My wife says, you've lost it. Trying to enjoy it. That was nuts. Trump's the best. Get over it. He won. Why did he win? Everybody loved him. He won the people's vote. He won it all. I have not, Kai Rock. I think you said that before. Somebody else said that. Have not. Antifa has lost their... Trump's going to end that too. He's going to take them out too. Who steals from America? Who? Democrats? Oh, you're right. You're right. Exactly right. Got it. Got it. I hear what you're saying. Thank you. October 18th, get ready for America's biggest protest. Yeah. Are you a Trump supporter? Me? No. No. Trump keeps winning for not himself, for all of us. Okay? Get that? I want everybody to understand, all joking aside. Trump's winning for all of us. Democrats, Republicans, independents, those who don't give a shit. Right? He's winning for all. He's winning for common sense. Peace through strength, making us rich, other countries rich, all. And they're all getting it. That's why they're ending the wars. That's why they're releasing the hostages. That's why. Like I said, money, bad for business. I'm referring to the Gulf energy source. That's the real reason. They're realizing it's not good. See, the other countries were called into the previous administration. They gave up. And now they know if we do well, the United States of America, we all do well. And I'm telling you, we're going to be looking back at this in months, years to come. Even those who didn't support Trump, and I'm not saying to support him, will say, wow, what was I missing not voting for Trump? And you'll realize that he saved our ass. He saved your kids, your partner, your grandkids, our future, our schools, our universities, our businesses. Is he perfect? No. But he's saving our ass. Explanation mark. That's it. In a nutshell. You know that. I know that. Even if you disagree and hate Trump, you really know that. Behind closed doors, you're saying, well, this guy's right. These people are right. The Charlie Kirks, may rest in peace, would have been 32 years old, Tate, was correct. Absolutely correct. Even my Democrat family members and friends agree. Not on everything, I say. Not on everything that Trump is doing, but a majority of it. Common sense stuff. How could you support violence in Chicago and Portland and Memphis. How? How could you support that? Doesn't do any good when you have riots and protests. It doesn't do any good. It brings businesses down. It destroys the city. Brings negative energy. It's no good. Doesn't help. Trump wants to remove that and make it better. Not perfect, but better. What president has done that? Name one. Not one. I can beat you to it. Not one. Not a Republican or Democrat president has accomplished what Trump is trying to do, and most recently, of fixing up our cities. Obama, what did Obama do? He was a cause of all this problem. He started a fire on a lot of this stuff, Obama. Do you guys understand that? He was the cause of some of this stuff. And then the previous administration demolished it all. And now they want these new McDavi and AOCs and Epstein, Gavin Newsom's, and Booker, Cory Booker. He's another dangerous character out there. And the list continues. Obama was a joke. It was a disaster. A total disaster. The only thing he had going for him, one thing he did good, he was a good speaker. I'll give him that. He used the internet to his strength. He went into the universities who had no history, no education they had. No history on, they don't teach history anymore in Harvard, right? So only thing Obama was good at was his salesperson, speaking, brainwashing universities, and he was good on the internet. That's part of why he got elected. That's it. Those who are checking out, have a great night. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Appreciate you. And you know the cigar is good if I'm smoking it all the way down. That's how you know it's a good cigar. And it's windy. Usually when it's windy, a cigar kind of... Appreciate 119 likes on today's live stream. Thank you for those who sponsored and donated today's live. Thank you for those who like, and make sure you, if you enjoy, we help out the homeless on here each and every night. We don't ask them if they're Democrat. We don't ask them if they're Republican. We don't ask them if they're gay, straight, national. In fact, I'll go farther. I don't ask them if they're illegal. If I see my fellow man or woman on the street, I'm going to give them food. I'm not supporting illegals coming here, but I will make sure they eat. That's what we do. That is the American way. Yes or no? That's not the radical left's way. They'll let their fellow Americans starve. What they'll do is help out the illegals, but don't really care about them. Just use them for future votes and make them legal. Mail-in ballots. That's a backward system. We are changing the Constitution with Donald J. Trump for our future Republican president, and I'll go farther, for our future Democrat president when they get their shit together. He's changing it all. Think about it, what I just said. Think about it. Think they'll go out in the streets? And I don't mean Democrats on here. When I say they, I'm referring to the party. Let's understand that. You think the Democrat Party will go out, take off their suits and ties, and give to the homeless people? No. You know what they'll do? They'll ask, hey, are you illegal? Oh, here's free. Are you illegal? Yes, here's food. Oh, are you a veteran? Oh, we can't help you right now. Are you elderly? Nope, we can't help you right now. But we'll help ourselves out. I don't even think that they help out their own family. referring to the AOCs and Gavin Newsom's and Booker, McDowell, whatever the hell his name is, Kamala's, and all that. I don't even think they help out their own families. Do you guys? Yes or no? I really don't think they help out their own families. That's how bad they are. And they want to compare them to a mob? That's no damn mob. How the hell are they a mob? Mob gives back. And I'm not encouraging any mob or mafia or anything like that. They're not a mob. They're hypnotized, new left, socialism, caring about their pockets, choosing their grocery stores, when to shop, when to do this, when to do that. That's what we would have if Trump wasn't president or any other president, Republican at this time or previous. And let me tell you, Marco Rubio, J.D. Vance, they're watching Trump. And they're learning from Trump. And some other names out there who could be our future nominee for president of the United States. They're watching very closely on how he goes about peace and business. They're watching. And they're going to be different in some ways, but similar in other ways, right? You know, they're going to be their own character, of course. They should be, right? But they're watching Trump and learning from Trump. They're learning. They're watching very closely on how he handles peace through strength, finances, business, how he presents himself. They might not do it exactly the way he's doing it, and they shouldn't. So when people are saying Trump, all Trumps, in some way, shape, or form, in my opinion. Hello, hello, everybody's saying hi. I'm gonna get some water. Trump's a winner. Winner for who? Winner for who? Him? No. He's a winner for all of us. Yes, you Democrats as well. He's a winner for all. Never forget it. I know it's hard for you to see that right now. I know you're being blocked. I know you're being blocked by a cement wall. But you will see it. You might not see it today or tomorrow or next month. But you will look back and say, wow, that guy was right. I was going to say conservatives. I'm just going to say both sides were correct. That's why he won. That's why he knocked out Kamala in the first 30 seconds. If it was a fight, they would have stopped that fight in 30 seconds. It would have been Mike Tyson. They would have stopped it. But it wasn't a fight. And it ended before 11 o'clock. West Coast time. Trump won. They called it. Swing states went red. Everybody went red for the exception of California and New York. But even they're starting to go red. Why? Why? Common sense. But you can be like Rosie O'Donnell and go live in another country. Good luck. God bless you. Go to another country. Enjoy it. Doing well. Thank you. Yeah, my cigar is almost finished. Need another one. Need another cigar, Lemon J. No, I think I had one's enough. I think one's enough tonight. Yeah, I had a little time tonight, so our lives running a little longer than they normally go. But that's okay. Someone said Trump is gay. Who cares if he was? Who cares? Someone said Trump put us through hell every day. Maybe you. You're making it hell. You're making yourself negative. You don't have to support Trump. But you can appreciate Trump for what he's doing. Appreciate all new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys so much. It's not unnoticed. Thank you, moderators, for being here tonight on this extra long live. Appreciate each and every one of you on this chilly October evening in Las Vegas. Kamala, you will not see her anymore in politics. She'll live a happy life. I'm sure she's a good person in her own little way, but not for politics. Not for governor, not for vice president, not for president, not for Senate. She has no clue. And this is from inside sources of Democrat people who worked under her. She wasn't well liked by Biden. She wasn't, when his mind was okay. She wasn't well liked by a lot of people there. All right? So, for somebody who put Kamala. I'm sure you're just joking or spamming or whatever you're doing. And somebody said on the news, if Kamala would have chosen another vice president, she would have won. She could have picked a Republican vice president. She had no chance. Why? They don't care. When you don't care, ladies and gentlemen, when you don't care about Americans, you will not win. People seen through her. Okay? People could see right through her. And that's why she had no chance. Oh, she didn't have enough time. Bullshit. She could have had 8 years to prepare. She still would have lost, in my opinion. Okay? So, Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. Where's Don't Peek at tonight? That's my view on Kamala. And speaking of View, the View had strict orders not to mock Trump on releasing the hostage. Why? Because their show and their ratings are so thin right now that an average YouTube channel is doing better than The View. So they had strict orders not to say anything negative on the hostage. Don't applaud him, they said, but yeah. The View almost finished. Shout out to Mike. Appreciate you. Yeah, F The View. They're very prejudiced, some of them. If you hear them talk, very prejudiced. What's my view on Epstein files? I spoke so much on the Epstein files, I kind of get burned out by it. It's a big mess on both sides. And yes, Trump has fumbled it, situations. But if you want to hear me say, is Trump on there? No, not on the files. Is there possibly senators, athletes, famous people? Yeah. Will you ever hear the truth? No. It's unfortunate for the victims. I don't know what more I can say. Let's continue. That cigar, I know, it lasted what? Like 2 hours. Laps, how are you? This cigar is a Dominican cigar that lasted 2 hours. VSG. Yeah, it's unfortunate with the victims. I just said that. Thank you, Palin. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. Yep. Trump, I say it. Trump 28, Trump 32. Trump. Just had Trump in there somewhere. I've said this over and over. I might run. Sal Trump. Sal Trump. Starchman, thank you. Why isn't the party of small government against troops in the streets and against the feds? Hate free speech protest is not insurrection. Fox Lies. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. 100% of the donations go to the homeless. Appreciate your comment. Might not agree, but thank you. I think the cigar has finally finished. So, with that said, we're going to put the cigar out. Jacob, thank you. Kamala simply did not win due to 0 records of major achievements and did nothing big to help the U.S. in any way as a vice president. Thank you, Jacob, for your comment, and appreciate that. And I agree. And the cigar is out. Thank you, Jacob. Shout out to Jacob, help sponsoring, and the donations here that we are able to forward those donations over to the homelessness and fight homelessness here in Las Vegas. So thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and all donations and memberships that are on here this evening, and the future, and the past. Thank you. Thanks. Shout out to the moderators on here. Thank you, Lemon J. Thank you for being a unbelievable moderator, along with Janine, AKA, and many others who are on here tonight. Hey, Mike, I think Mike's on a little vacation. Shout out to Mike M., who's another fantastic moderator. Couldn't do it without him. Enjoying a couple days away. Shout out to Mike M. And Crystal, and many others who support this channel in so many ways. Appreciate you all. I'll read a few more comments here. Trump 28, the best, keeping us safe, smart, positive, and so much more. He could run in 28, just to let you know, but he won't, according to Trump, but he could. It can be done. Yep. King Trump. Godfather Trump. There's another one for you. Godfather Trump. I'll throw that in there. Let's start that. Godfather. It can be done. He can do anything he wants. I was a mayor in New Mexico who ran a 3rd term. It can be done. Hey, car washer, thank you. I'm a girl. God bless you. He can do anything he wants. It can be changed. He can run a 3rd term, 4th term, 5th term. Godfather Trump. There you go. Love it. Somebody was listening. Trump 28, baby. Better believe it. The best we ever had. Him and Lincoln. The best. Similar. Very similar. Very similar presidents, right? Very similar in peace. Trump's our daddy. Amen. Thank God. God spared his life. He's not in prison, never will be. Trump is your orange daddy. He can be that too. He can be orange, green, you name it. Doesn't matter to me. As long as he keeps us safe, productive, smart, 5 pieces ahead, not telling the media everything we know, not telling us everything we know, just does things like take out Iran, nukes. And again, if you're just coming in, that was the big piece. Taking out Iran nukes. We're able to release the 20 hostages in Israel and Hamas, excuse me. If he didn't do that, this would have. He's always a move ahead. We don't see it at times, like myself. Some of you do. Some of these things I'm like questioning. Why? Amazing. But that's what somebody does in business. Trump's the GOAT. Amen. Godfather Trump, 100% is the Godfather. Makes them an offer they can't refuse. Shows the other countries on how they could be successful like us, right? Don't show power to them. We are the leaders. But explains to them on how they can make money as well. Educating them. Helping the other countries out. They get it. And if they don't get it, Paul, hello, Paul, if they don't get it, they're finished. That's what a president and a leader does. But once again, if you're new to the channel, he's not perfect. Close to being perfect, but not perfect. Ciao. Montabana. Have a great night. Thank you. Appreciate you. It's funny on how YouTube changed. I don't know what they throw me off on some of my subscribers on the names and backwards and Epstein. You won't see him anymore. I disagree. He only cares about power. Does he have a Gray Fox? Does he have a little ego? Absolutely. Don't we all? But I disagree with you about the power. But thank you for your comment. Hello, hello. But once again, the administration, Biden says, oh, Biden should take credit, the administration, on releasing the hostage. How the hell are they part of releasing the hostage? They have no part in it. I don't know what the hell's going on next door. Look, ladies and gentlemen, he's the president. He won. It's over. He'll continue to win. The Republicans, Common Sense Party, how's that? Common Sense Party will continue to win over and over and over until the Democrats can change their way and make it a moderate disagreement on issues about the American people. Until that happens, they are finute in Italian, finished. That's it. That's it. And I don't know when that day is going to come when they could step up to the bat and change their way. Like the Bill Clinton years, you know. If you're asking for Joe Biden's presidency back, think about what that would do if you had somebody similar to Joe Biden. Think about it, how this world would be at the moment, right? But thank you for your comment. Think about it, though, as I continue. What do you mean look at his record? His record's amazing. His record is amazing. Sorry, guys. I dropped my water somewhere. It's driving me nuts. Hold on. He's amazing. Trump, Trump, Trump. Trump everywhere. Trump everywhere. And don't be afraid to wear your Trump shirt, your Trump hat. Don't let them think you're anything less. Wear it. Smile. And say the name. Trump! The Godfather. All joking aside. We only seen a little bit. We haven't seen the best yet of Trump. We've only seen a little tease. We're going to see so much more of him accomplish. And I'm telling you, that war with Ukraine will end in Russia. Oh, Trump everywhere. All over the house. I might paint the house Trump. I might paint it. Trump everywhere. I knew I pissed some people off with The Godfather. Yep. Why not start a rock band, Trump rock band? Absolutely, good thought. Somebody should start it. He's the Don. Love it. He's the Don. He makes offers they can't refuse. Love it. The Italians, Columbus is back. I love them. Shout out the Italians. You want your holiday back? It's back. What's next? He's right. He's right. It's history. It's history. Think about this. What were they thinking to take away Christopher Columbus's holiday? That's another reason Trump won. Because I talked to my Democrat Italian friends. Yeah, I talked to them. I got a lot of Democrat friends. We smoke cigars together. And they said, yeah, that's why we voted for Trump. I said, you're right. What are they thinking? What the hell were they thinking? Encouraging people to tear down statues. Are they nuts? That's when you knew they lost their mind. And then the borders and everything else. Play the drums. Trump band. If you are young or old, get a band going. Trump in Action band. And start playing. Start singing. All Democrats on the Epstein files. There's a little bit of both on there. You couldn't have a Biden ban. They'd be sleeping the whole time. Or eating ice cream. You couldn't have a Barack Obama ban. It would never work. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap things up in about 3 minutes at a time. I let everybody share. Those who are interacting with each other on here, thank you so much for interacting with me or each other on here. I know I missed some comments, but thank you all for your support. I give you guys 3 minutes to say goodnight to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for the donations, like, support. Make sure you continue on with the next YouTube channel if you're up to it. Support them with a like and subscribe to their channel if you enjoy it. Only if they're a Trump station. I'm only kidding. Don't matter what station they are. Support them with a little love. Give them a like and subscribe to them as they put in a little work. We support everybody on here, entitled their own opinions, because it's also common sense. So I thank you all. My pleasure. Thank you. Hopefully you got a little entertained on here. And we went over 2.5 hours, which is one of our longer lives. We're live every night, almost every night. I'm back here in Las Vegas. Vacations are over for a little while, so I will be live almost every day. I do take a break off here and there to just recoup, and so I can continue these lives. We do have a lot of shorts. We help and fight homelessness here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So if you are not doing anything on a day that's raining or you can't sleep, go support and watch the homeless quick 20, 30, 40-second shorts on just a sneak preview on what we do, me and my wife and a lot of us on here, helping out people that are struggling on the streets of Las Vegas. Do what you can to help out in your neck of the woods, through your churches, local Donation Salvation, or any other YouTube channels. We all support. There's lots of great YouTube channels that are doing their part on homelessness and trying to make homeless awareness and just show you how struggling this nation has been, particularly under the last administration. Let me just get something straight. All presidents have had homeless, and we got to address that in so many ways, and Trump's going to get to that too. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking. Appreciate you guys, and I will see you on the next live probably tomorrow. So I'll give you guys a minute. Good night. Have a safe night. Remember, if you're going through a struggle in life, live 1 hour at a time. Believe in yourself. Have faith. Believe in God. I don't judge. Believe in somebody. Take care of yourself. Negative is no good. Stress is no good. Be positive. Things that are not looking good in your life right now will get better. Never forget that. We don't have an explanation for all these things, but believe in yourself. Live your dream and do what you like in life, and you will be well. Okay? You will be well and be successful when you enjoy what you like. So thank you so much. God bless. And God bless Donald Trump. See you on the next live. Take care, guys. Thank you, moderators. Appreciate all the love. Thank you. All new subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Take care now. God bless.